You know, I got to shout out DoseOfDion, man, because it was actually the first time I went live on YouTube. And, you know, guys don't know DoseOfDion. He put out a lot of good content for the Detroit Lions.
Wow. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Lions' newest receiver as of today, Tyrell Williams, who they signed to a 1-year, could be up to $6.2 million deal from the Raiders and the Chargers, who did not play last season because of an injury. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be honest. I knew what he could do. I knew that he was a deep threat. You know, I knew what people said about him, you know, when he came out of college, but I haven't really watched him that much. I'm going to be straight up and honest. So I was like, okay, I need to check out some film. And I'm going to be real. It did not take me that long to realize what this guy's about, what he can do on the field. And I think I already know exactly how the Lions are going to use this guy offensively. I think I have a feeling. Now, there are some things that he's not great at, and they don't use him in those ways. And there's a reason that his stats aren't ridiculously huge when he's on the field. But what he can do and what he's going to bring to Detroit, y'all are going to like this. Y'all are going to like this. So before we start looking at the clips, I want to talk about some of the things that I think he does well and then the things that he doesn't necessarily do well. That way you can watch for it as we go through, and then I'll showcase it through the plays. So what he does well. First thing I would say is this. It's that move, that breaking move. In a route, when you're route running, right, you have that move on a lot of deep passes that you make, right? Whether you're breaking in, you're breaking out, you're breaking into a post, whatever it may be. Oh my goodness, is that thing crisp. I mean, it's absolutely crisp. He can also stop on an absolute dime in space, just whoop, skirt, stopped, and he's right there, and the cornerback is, you know, back a couple of yards, just stops on an absolute dime. His build-up speed, once he gets going, once he gets rolling, he's fast. This guy's got a lot of top-end speed, okay? He just takes a little bit to get going. Takes a little bit to get going, but he's got a lot of good build-up speed. He's a deep threat that can go up and take the ball out of the air, that is also used in the red zone, you know, back of the end zone. He's used as the guy that they'll throw fades to. So that's kind of the weapon that we have going on here, and we'll take a look at more as we go through. Some of the things that he's not really known for is he's not super quick. Off the release, he's not that fast. I'm going to be honest, I don't think he's that fast off the release. It takes him a little bit to build up. That acceleration really isn't there. He's not going to put up these huge numbers because they don't use him that much in short routes and, you know, in quick short area situations. There's other guys for that. They use this guy to simply stretch the field. And that's why I don't think he has a lot of yards or tons of receptions, but instead his yards per completion is super high, because he's the definition of stretch the field. And we're going to take a look at that in today's video. Also, once the ball's in his hands, he's not super electric. Like, he's not making a lot of guys miss. He's just not. He's not that twitchy, but you'll see what I'm talking about. So we're going to start off kind of light when we go through these videos, and then we're going to pick it up. We're going to pick up some steam, and I'm going to show y'all some heat here, okay? So this first one, let's just show where he's at. This is an easy one to show where he's at. I'm sorry, I don't know why this loading thing is on the screen. Right here, he's at the bottom of the screen. Okay, this is Tyrell Williams. This is against the Chargers. Now, this is with the Raiders, so this is last season. We're going to take a look at last season. Well, not last season, 2019. The last season he played. He didn't play in 2020, torn labrum. You know, we're going to look at a couple different years with the Chargers, and we're going to look at his time with the Raiders. We'll look at some of the year where he broke out at 1,000 yards. That was his, you know, first big year in 2016. We'll look at 2018 with Chargers and 2019 with Raiders. Okay, so this is with the Raiders. This is the last time he was on the field. You're seeing here at the bottom screen. Hey, I didn't even realize he was playing the Chargers. And this one's just simply going to be a post. You know, he's got a nice cushion here. He's just going to hit him with the post. You can see he's backing up, backing up, backing up. You have to be weary of this guy's top end second gear go. I mean, he's not like the fastest receiver I've seen, but he's got something there. I mean, you can tell like he can take it to the next level. And people have to be cautious of that, especially if you don't have a safety help over top. Okay, so here's what we're going to see. He's just got some cushion here. I think it looks like a cover 3 to me. But you can see he just hits him with the quick post. He's got cushion, and he does a good job working his way back to the ball. You know, just catching it, going down with it. Not much there after the catch, but I think it's because it may have been a little bit behind. But he makes the play. Now, we're going to show he's versatile. Like, he's lined up at a lot of different spots. They move him around just to try to get him involved. So you're going to see him down here. He's at the very bottom of the screen. Now, what they're doing with Tyrell Williams, and this is why they use him, because he's not super quick or twitchy, and he doesn't have the quickest release, but because he has that top end speed, they do a lot of, I would just call them build-up plays that are a little bit longer progressing. They take a little bit longer to develop, but it gets him going. It gets him running at his top-end speed, and they get him, you know, flying down the field. And one way they do that a ton is through drag routes underneath. This one, you're going to see him work his way through the middle and take off to the outside here. You're going to see a lot of plays like that, deep ins, things like that. A lot of long developing plays. He can get involved in a short passing game. To me, a lot of times I've seen his quick curls because he's really good at stopping on a dime, making the grab. But there's other guys that are way better on short area routes. So for him, it's about building up, getting his speed rolling, and he's getting going downhill. So he's going to work bottom of the screen here, and you can see he's kind of just working his way through the defense. Then he's able to get running, and he's got a guy behind him. Not a huge gain here. I just kind of wanted to show you that. Another example of that. Now, this one is with the Chargers. Another example here. I didn't cut this one very well. You can see he's actually in the inside. Same type of thing. This one's a little bit of a deeper play. Now, I don't know what Atlanta was thinking. A linebacker for this is downright disrespectful. And I'm glad Tyrell Williams showed them how disrespectful this was. Y'all put a linebacker on my dude. You can't keep up with the linebacker. Watch this. Blows right by the linebacker. Dude, this guy's got no chance. Come on, man. He's not even close. So kind of the same thing there. Using his top end speed. Once he gets rolling, he's got some good speed. Not the fastest receiver, but he can move. You know, he can scoot a little bit. This is kind of the same thing. This is actually a trick play. Slow developing, getting him going across the screen. And you're going to see him kind of fake block here, you know, to kind of sell the play, and then he works his way across the field, opens him up. The receiver, however, I don't know what he's doing. I mean, he's not a quarterback, but he throws it out of bounds. I'm going to stop right here. That's why I showed this first, because I think this is how he's going to be using Lions offense a ton. Drag routes, getting him across the screen. I watched a lot of Jared Goff film, and we've done a couple of videos on it. The last one I did, I talked about where I thought he was at his best was coming off of play action, and also play action bootlegs, play action rollouts. I think that's where he's at his best. Everything's in front of him. He's got a little bit of mobility, and he throws really well in the run. Tyrell Williams is involved in so many drags across the field, deep drags underneath, whatever it may be. I think that's where he's going to use a ton in this Lions offense. So I wanted to showcase that first before we started to get into some of this heat. Now here's an underneath route. I want to show you his ability to stop on a dime. All right, so I want to show you can see he's at all the way at the bottom of the screen here. He's just going to stop right there, whoop, turn on the brakes, and he makes a grab. And that's how he's usually using those underneath routes that aren't drags. A couple more examples of him really just stopping on a dime here. This one right here, boom, just hopped on the dime, makes the play. They're just, you know, he's got his underneath in the zone. I didn't cut this one extremely well, this next play. You're going to see he's at the top of the screen, though. Yeah, right here, he just kind of stops, works his way back to the football. That was a really good job working his way back, though, because, you know, the corner actually bit down on that one, and he was able to get his way back. But now let's have some fun with it. Let's start to pick this thing up. So this first one's going to be a red zone touchdown. You're going to see him lined up here. They move him all over. He's going to drag his way through, kind of similar, kind of deep in, route over the middle. Really nice job to extend, reach his arms out. This is, again, the last season that he played in 2019, and so red zone touchdown. He's a red zone threat. I think that's why he has a pretty good amount of touchdowns, because they love to go to him because of his size. It's actually a really nice throw. Puts it out front. He's able to reach out and snag it. This one came out kind of blurry for some reason, not sure why. He's actually going to slip off the release. Watch, he's going to slip, boop, kind of lost his balance, but watch how quickly he takes off. The cornerback's sleeping a little bit here. Watch, boom, he flies right by him, gets a little bit of space, gets him on his back hip, and he's able to make the play. He just put it in front of him, and he's able to make the play there. Now, against the Browns, this is again back when he was with the Chargers. This is 2018. He was just embarrassing the Browns, man. I mean, my goodness, bro. That's how they use him, right? Top of the screen, long developing, deep post. Phillips got time, just put it out there. There's two guys, and good throw, by the way. Got it. I mean, that's a huge gain. And then guess what? The very next play. I think this is the very next play, actually. So he goes for like 40-some the first play, then 40-some the next play. Very next play, he scores a touchdown again. Top of the screen, watch deep post. Boom, he got his man, and he just put it up there, and he can go up, you know, again, walls off the defender really well. It reminds me a little, that's a Golladay type of catch. Walls him off really well, gets just a little bit of separation, that's all he needs, and that's why he's a deep threat. Same game. This one's just downright disrespectful. I mean, oh my goodness. Play action, right? Guys slide up. Okay, now you got a problem. You got a linebacker working back. You have a corner over here, and you have a safety. Three guys. This is an underthrown pass, because if this is lead, this is easy. Underthrown pass, so he has to work his way back, and so he comes up with this. Wait a second. Give it to him. Touchdown. Three guys, man. Three guys. Now, this is probably my favorite part of his game. Oh my gosh, he's so smooth, man. I mean, it is clean. And because he's not super quick or twitchy, he has to rely on being a very crisp route runner. Oh, snap. Wait till y'all see this. Okay, top of the screen. He caught some ankles on this first play. My goodness. All right. See, they're very close to the end zone. Watch it. Oh! All right, get him to the outside, get his body weight, and pop, working back inside to watch. Loses balance. Broken ankles, got him in the back end zone. Little Marvin Jones, give me that touchdown. That's the first example of snatching some ankles. I love that one. That one's always nice to see. And let's get another one here. Let's go top of the screen. He's going to work his way outside and then cut his way back inside. Not as much of broken ankles here, but you can see how much separation is great. Pop. Look at this defender. Where's he going? There's no one out there. Where are you going? Okay, here. Oh, okay. A lot of separation. And guess what? Then turn on the jetters, man. Turn on that speed. 43 yards down the field. 43 yards, man. Turn on some of that top-end speed that he's got, okay? Once he gets rolling, he's got a little bit of scoot. This one is just, this one's nasty. I literally wrote down nasty. This one is nasty. This one's vicious. Right here in the slot, man. You're going to see him. This is against the Patriots in the Divisional playoff game. Oh, gosh, you need to calm down with this one. Hold up, hold up. So not a very fast release. Let me demonstrate how slow this release is. He's not very fast. You can see he's not burning anybody off the release. It's kind of slow, easy for the corner to keep up with him. You know, he's with him. He's with him. Oh, stop. Stop. Bop. Oh, my gosh. Turns him around. Man, if you would have put that on the line, that's a touchdown. But, oh, my goodness, bro. That's just... Cover your eyes, kids. That's nasty. He's with him the whole time. And then just once... Ooh. Just that last move, turns the corner completely around, gets himself separation, and again, he's down at the 1 yard line. That is just clean, bro. That's clean. I don't even know if you can count this as a move or not. He just ran right by him. I'm not sure the defender. He was at his eyes caught in the backfield, looking at the out route probably, and he just went by him, showing just some of that top end speed. Again, this is slowed down. That way I can show it, by the way, but that's 75 yards for Tyrell Williams. Not the fastest guy, but he's got some top end speed. You know, he can build up a little bit. Here's another example. This one, damn, I didn't cut this one that well. Again, over the middle of the field here. All right, he hit him with that move right there. Boom, watch the linebacker jump. And then he's out of position, and it's just right up. You can't put linebackers on this dude. You got to stop it. You got to stop it, man. You stop it. It ain't fair. Now, this is against Bashaud Breeland. Oh, gosh. Bashaud Breeland, man. Whoa, hey, you better stop pressing. You better stop pressing, my dude. Watch this speed. Watch it. Stop pressing, man. This guy was burning him. Watch this. Again, look how he got him off that release. That was a pretty shifty release. But again, he's still with him. But then it's that second gear, right? He turns up, head down, he's going. That second gear, look how much separation he's able to create. Now, this pass isn't the best pass. Leaves him out of bounds. He does come up with a great concentration to finish that. If he goes deep, though, if he leads him, you can drop that in the bucket. Same exact thing, top of the screen here. Zach Singh, I think it's still Breeland, who's got him matched up again. Again, not the best release, but watch him that second level. Boom. Right there. You can see he's starting to separate. You can see he's starting to go, and now he's gone. He's gone. If you lead him, he's gone, man. He's got a whole 2 yards right there. And he threw it out of bounds. I mean, he had him. So there's a second level to this dude's game. Not the fastest, and he's not the quickest to start, but if you get time for a play to develop, this is why he's using so many deep routes, because that is his skill set. Again, over in the middle here, this is another just play action, letting everything be timing, right? This is exactly what watched Jared Goff. He's a perfect fit. I exactly see why they brought him. Timing, boom. As soon as he times in, Goff is on the money with timing routes. I mean, he is just, that's where he's at his best, on time. That's exactly where he's used. Out of the play action, boom, on time, on target, right over the middle, got it. This is the perfect signing for Jared Goff. I mean, seriously, I didn't realize this, but this is a great signing for Jared Goff. Dang, stopping on the dime. My goodness, I put this run at the wrong part of the video. Watch this again. Man, he's just going nasty on the Chiefs. Watch this. Bop! Turn on the brakes. And then he's turned around. He's got about 4 yards of separation there. Here's another play here. You're going to get him lined up in the inside. Well, I would say between these two receivers, they throw the fade to the outside. This is just a heck of a job to work his way back. Again, I'm not sure what Phillips waiting for here. He kind of looks middle, and he kind of comes late to this one. He doesn't really give his receiver the best shot here, but watch how he works his way back to the ball. The second time we've seen that, makes a play on it, and comes down with the football. So this time they put a safety down on him. And you can see, look how much cushion he's giving him, right? But watch that move, man. Look at this move. His crisp move sets up that second gear, and then he can just go. Watch this. Watch this. Little subtle bop. Subtle bop. Safety's out of position. Now you see that second level speed. I mean, he is absolutely gone. But Phillip has pressure, and he throws it short and is picked. He would have been gone, man. He would have been gone. How he moves around all the way in the inside. And this is because of how clean these moves are. Watch. The corner has to grab him. This is a play. This is a pass interference. That's why I showed it. Look, he has to grab him and hold him out of his break because he couldn't keep up with it. So he gets called for the flag there. That's just as good as a catch. You can see the flags fly in. And now I want to finish it off with hopefully what it doesn't happen. Trust too much, but there's a lot of trust. You can tell there's a lot of trust in what Tyrell Williams could do because when in doubt, they just threw it up to this guy. I mean, look at Rivers. What is he doing? Where are you throwing this football? He just throws it up. But hey, trust that his guy go get it. This, again, is another pick. Not a good throw here, but it does show you one of those examples of them willing to throw a corner fade. I just kind of wanted to show that because he will do it. I'm not sure where he was throwing that. I don't know if he wanted Williams to go or something, so maybe that's something he needs to work on. Because you didn't see, like, necessarily bad here because I just think that's how he's involved. He's not involved. He's got a good catch rate. He's your deep threat that's not going to be super involved underneath. And that's what he is. He's not going to be very involved unless it's, quick curls or long drag routes. They don't use him in many short area opportunities. He's got the hands to do it, but he's not very explosive with the ball in his hand. He's not super twitchy. So they use him to his strength. His strength is getting downfield. His strength is getting downfield. It's setting up with really crisp route running, which that pop, and it is going. And at a second level speed. And, he just walls off the defenders like this play right here, and he's able to make the play. See what the Lions are using for. I expect and anticipate a lot of play action this season. That's why the run game needs to be on point. So Lions are starting to put the pieces together. We want to run the ball. Jared Goff is tremendous. Timing routes, play action. Play action sets up all the timing for Goff, and that's where he's at his best, man. Go watch my Jared Goff video, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So when you see these routes where it's play action roll out, and he's driving across the field, Goff's gonna love it. He gets to see him, he'll throw it up. He's got great size, so he can just be a massive target, and he's got a lot of speed. And then you look at play action timing, right? All the timing routes, this is the same guy for that. And then you set up with running game, where we got to keep building that running game, and boom. That's what this offense is starting to come together. At first, I kind of got it, but not completely. But now I see exactly why they did this. I see it. I see the vision here. And at least for this next season, hopefully he's healthy. But I see what this guy could do, at least from the past. So hopefully he can keep it up. Let me know your thoughts, comments below, man. Thank you for watching. Woo! I'm excited. And I'm out.